How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Spy Family episode review. Today's episode is episode 28 of season 2, and we got 5 parts. I know you see the title. The title right there gives you 3, maybe 2, depending on if I had to trim it because it was very long. But we got 5 parts here, and they're spoiling me now. So before I go any further, please hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell right there to be notified of more videos like this. On Saturdays, we wear pink for Anya, and until I, decide not to wear pink for Anya. But I digress again. So, first part of this episode is Mission and Family. It's a Yuri episode. Remember, I told you we're going through all of the main characters. Pardon me. We're going through main characters, which Yuri is part of the family. Which wonder when we're gonna get to Nightfall. Then I think about it. Nightfall and Sylvia. Anywho, remember Yuri works with the secret police, or they call them state secretaries, but he works with the secret police. And we actually we fall upon him using his skills to listen in on some type of drop raid spy type of stuff that's going on. Even intercepts the guy that's running before he jumps out the window. He even calls the guy Mr. Vile Trash. Yuri's whole reason for all this is, I hate the idea of these guys breathing the same air as my sister. When she's speaking about the main guy he's searching for now, Mr. Franklin Park. Apparently, there are propaganda about Ostania being made there and sent to the West so that the West can read some of this propaganda and hate Ostania. Which, okay. Although, again, sounds like you guys don't really like him because the boss that's giving Yuri the missions and stuff says, yeah, the people out west are dumb enough to believe it. Oh, so you guys are assholes. Like, I'm just saying, Ostania doesn't seem like you guys are pretty. You don't seem nice. You don't seem nice at all. And again, everything's written in English. It's crazy, right? Like, what was the propaganda book? Actually, I did write that in my notes. The propaganda book was called Patriot W, The Real Ostania Inside the Devil's Republic. Wow. And all in English. I like that when Yuri is, well, he's saying it, typing it in a typewriter for work, but it's for us. Everything at the bottom is in English. Subtitles on top of it, but everything's at the bottom. He knows when this guy wakes up, where he's gonna go, what he's gonna do. He's paying attention to all that. Him and the scarred face person, I guess, who not just his coworker. I think there might be someone a little bit over him. They're tailing him. I do like the fact that when the bigger chief who gave him this assignment, Scar guy, I can't remember his name, he told him, he was saying, are you sure we're not working him too much? No, I got this. Matter of fact, Yuri has been working on this particular case for 2 days nonstop with no sleep, where the guy goes to a cafe called Ford, and the guy's like, Ford, you're like, yeah, you need a break. That's bound to happen. They sound similar. We do get a moment of villainy. But so here's the deal about Franklin. Franklin was fired and arrested before at his job at the press because, hold on, wait. I'm gonna get this down pack. Because during the last administration, he was aiding an anti-government extremist group. So yeah, he is definitely anti-government, but apparently he also lives with his father. Now, we get that part after we get this part here, right? This part is where he's trying to take pictures. His back is against the wall. I'll mix them both together. His back is against the wall because the landlord lady comes in. He's trying to watch a show, trying to have a drink, and she needs the money. He's like, well, I'll give it to you Friday. And so he tells his dad he'll be back. And he's taking pictures. And he's like, I can't do much with these pictures. He took pictures of a speech. He took pictures of people in a circle drinking. He can't do too much with this stuff. But then he sees three kids, and one kid has a Bondman, the Luger. So he takes the gun from the kid, throws it in the trash, and is taking pictures of the kids in the trash going, yeah, kids living in poverty. That'll be good. And when the kids threatened to call secret police on him, he basically says, hey, you're hoarding your wealth, because the little boy wasn't going to share the toy, right? He's saying you're hoarding your wealth just like the people in the West. Maybe you are the one that should be was it arrested and killed, right? And of course, Yuri wanted to beat him down. Hold on, wait. There we go. But they got to find out who his buyer is first before he does any of that. And Yuri's still listening to him. And his dad comes in while he's typing up saying, you're not doing any more of that dangerous work, are you? Nah, Dad, don't worry about it. You know, son, if you hadn't had his I don't want to call him extreme, but we'll say his extreme views, right, on the government and things like that, he could have still been working at the paper. And the guy he goes, what's wrong with me wanting the country to be better for my family? If we weren't in this situation with me barely making it by, he's insinuating that his mother has passed away, possibly because they're impoverished and they're living in a very shitty state. This the government's not all that good. I mean, look at Damien's dad, Mr. Mini Hitler Stalin, man. He looks like a villain. Like, he treats his son pretty badly, so he probably is a villain, right? But yeah, the guy's like, is it really a crime that I want, a better country for my family? And he's pissed about his, mother being killed, probably because they are impoverished. And you get Yuri typing it, and he goes, is his motivation, his family? And he pulls the thing out, balls it up, and throws it away. And this is kind of where I'm a bit conflicted. And I know, and I appreciate how Yuri went about it at the end, but it's like, this proves to me that even if Loid saved Yor somehow, and she's extremely happy with him, and he can see Loid save several children. If he found out Loid was Twilight, he would still arrest him. I don't care what type of amenities he was set up for his sister. He was always set up for his sister. I don't care what kind of amenities he was set up for Anya and X, Y, and Z. He will still do it because that's the job. Other people can see that as justice. I see that as bit hypocritical, aren't we? Wouldn't you do anything for your family? Which he does comment on. So he's watching the guy the next day after he gets this information, and dude works at the post office, and he wrote the thing and everything, and he's looking at it, and he took over the mail part from someone. He's just looking at it. He's going, because they screen the mail. So once you get it past the screening, you just drop it in. And Yuri's just watching him, and because he couldn't find a buyer, so this is how he gets it to him. He's just looking at it. He's like, the moment you drop it in there, there's no going back. And dude drops it in. He needs the money. He drops it in. And of course, the next morning, he looks outside the window. He sees the state police there. He tells his father, Dad, I probably won't be coming back for a while. And he's surprised that they waited for him to come out. Like, they showed a letter. They already got the buyer. And he said, I'm surprised you all waited. He's like, yeah, you're scum and trash. Kiss my ass, Yuri. Just kiss my ass. Stop that high and mighty bullshit. Who cares? All right, he wrote propaganda. He did it for his family. It's not like he's doing it because F this country, man. This country sucks. Blah. No, he did it because his dad needs to eat. His mom died because your country sucks. And dude makes a good point. Says, you're a lapdog of the country. I'm anti-government. Which one of us is actually more pathetic? And Yuri goes and says, I wouldn't do anything that would make my family sad. Never, ever. And it kind of struck a chord with dude. And then Yuri says, as they're taking him away, he says, look, he says, I'm going to make sure your father gets some, financial assistance while you're put away. He goes, all right, thanks. And that's a very noble thing to do, to make sure that make sure that his family, or should I say, make sure his only family has some type of financial aid. Now, who knows if it's going to work, because if they didn't have the financial aid before, would it make a difference? Are you actually going to help? Now, of course, Yuri's higher ups. The chief is proud of Yuri for what he's done. He's working hard. But this thing with family and mission has gotten Yuri to go and visit the Folger family later on that night. Of course, he's being a D-bag. Being a D-bag about Loid and Anya. But Anya can read his mind and know why he's there and kind of gives him a pat. Oh, they're there, and Yor pats him on the head, and of course she can hear his was it nature, and God, even Anya went bleh. So stop it. And I'm bringing us to part 2. Part 2 is the elegant Bondman. It's a Bondman episode. We see what goes on in the show. His mission is to make all the ladies in the world happy. Well, his partner, Agent M, saves her. Then this other girl who's on crossing any lines, he got the peace treaty. She is now hanging on the arm of Agent M, who's hanging on him. He stops a bad guy. What's the one lady? He stops the one lady whose father is going to destroy the world. He stops her dad. Then he goes to the villain lady. Then he goes to this other lady. And it gets to a point where the landlady, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of noise. And then he charms her. There's all these women in his apartment. And the very next part, he has this gaggle of women that he has wooed somehow. And now they're all going, make a choice. Pick one, dang it. And they, he getting punched, kicked, shot, bazookaed. And he says a funny thing, like, I can't pick. I just want to make all the ladies in the world happy. He even told one of them, the one lady who said, you put my husband in jail. He's like, doing this won't be good. Go on a date with me instead. It's hilarious. Anya goes, now that I have watched something that is flirtatious, I can talk to Becky about it. And Loid's like, please don't. And we get the thoughts from him going, how is this gentlemanly at all? And I was saying in the middle of this, man, I really want them to do more of a Bondman episode. This was, this part here was funny, and it was Bondman. I appreciated that. It was very, very hilarious. Now we got our 3 Omakes. Omake means extra. 3 Omakes, which one of the Omakes was part of the, title called The Heart of a Child. And that first part is they're on top of a rooftop, probably a department store. And Anya wants to ride one of those mechanical creatures. You see them all in Japanese media, whether you watch Super Sentai, Kamen Rider, various animes, where it's just it's like for those of you who live in the United States, you remember in front of grocery stores and they have the horses, the rocking horses, or the ships that move back and forth when you put a quarter in them. It's like one of those, except it moves around like a little tiny car. And Loid is super analyzing his mind, like, I don't understand, how is this fun? Like, it seems so boring. Anya crying her tears, like, I want to ride it. Of course, Mama Yor gets him to put it in there. And for us, it's supposed to look boring because it's just, what was the song? It's London Bridge is Falling Down. And he's like, did you have fun? Again, I will never understand the hearts of children. Omake number 2 is Heart of a Child. And this time, the silt shore, they're showing various people on the beach, watching the ocean. Anya wants to go to the ocean. I can't take you to the ocean, but I'll take you to the pool. And they go to this nice pool. Anya looks cute and adorable. And they're like, go and have fun. She gets in, she reads the minds of everyone. And I love they put a disclaimer up for this. She's reading the minds of all the kids peeing in the pool. And I love the disclaimer going, boys and girls, do not do this. And Anya goes back home, has hugged her leg. She's like, I don't ever want to go to the pool again. I thought she enjoyed herself. I will never understand the hearts of children. And Omake number 3, they're really spoiling us. They piling on this plate, y'all. Omake number 3. What was it? Oh no. Hold on. Waking up. And we have Damien on the side, right? Damien's flunkies wake up, they're dorm mates. Damien is gone. He woke up a whole hour early to review some stuff. He said, well, the last time I woke up late, that was just a one-time thing. Meanwhile, Anya is waking up late, as usual. Loid is trying to get her up, going, the bus is going to be here in 10 minutes. If you keep being late, you're going to get trinitis bolts. Anya has 10 minutes until kaboom. He's like, no, please. She was late. The show's damn adorable. And of course, the Omakes came after the outro, which I was very surprised. Like, reading a title and then expecting more. After the Bondman thing, they go straight into that, and then there's more. I like that. Keep those surprises coming. It reminds me of the celebration for when Anya got into that school. I should know the name of the dang school, but when she got into the school, it gives off that vibe. It's so fun. It's nice to see these characters doing more than just their missions and their work and their school stuff. It's nice to see them in this world. So also, this was a decent Yuri episode. Now, as much trash and as much guff that I give Yuri, it shows the type of character he is. He's all about family. So he's like, I know this guy did this for a family. I still got to do my job, but I'm going to take care of your family. He's doing all this he also wants to catch Twilight. So this is why I said, and he says it to his chief, this is why I say I don't, he can never find out that Loid is Twilight. The government would have to do something really, really bad for him to be like, all right, I'm going to turn him in. I'm sorry. The government has to do something really bad for him to go, I won't turn him in. And the way this series is going, we probably won't see any developments like that for a long time. All in all, I enjoyed this so much. 5 parts. We've gotten 3. We've gotten a hint of 4. 5 parts. 5 parts. That's 1 point for each part. 5 out of 5. Great characterizations. Good phony moments, especially when the first part wasn't supposed to be funny. First part was very much serious. Funny moments abound. Great time. 5 out of 5. Next episode is going to be The Pastry of Knowledge and The Informant's Great Romance, part 2. So we're getting a Frankie episode again. That Frankie episode before, when he was trying to find love, was fantastic. Look, SpyXFamily has definitely invaded my top 10 favorite animes, which reminds me, once again, I got to make a new video list for you guys. But beautiful episode. 5 out of 5. Let me know what you think. Are you still enjoying the series? Is it boring to you? If it is, what parts are boring? Who's your favorite character? I already said Anya from last week, so let me know what your favorite is in the comment section below. Please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified of more reviews just like this one. Stay tuned. Don't forget. Don't worry. I got the One Piece coming out. I was working on it earlier, but I gotta get my SpyXFamily out on the weekend of. I have to. So One Piece is coming. Rurouni Kenshin is coming. Pokemon is coming. Don't worry. It's all coming. So please, be good, be blessed. Wash those hands, drink you some water. Stay safe out there, all right? Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, don't be a jerk, all right? All right? Remember, there are people out there that care about you, so reach out to someone when you're feeling down and out. There are people that would rather, taunt you today than to miss you and mourn you tomorrow, all right? My social media is in the description right there below. Give me a follow, send me a message. As long as you're not a jerk, I will definitely get right back to you, all right? So until next time, guys, I'm Shane. I can't wait to see you. I still don't have a sign off for this.